Hello, Learning Frameworks. Here is your week 3 explanation. We're moving on to managing yourself, and this is more in depth than the idea of time management, prioritizing tasks, and synergy. Once you start a process, how it kind of picks up pace and energy. So when we look at our checklist, you've got the readings, a discussion, an application activity, and we're going to start the end of the class project by picking the topic. And then this goes to the application assignment about the 4 quadrants, and it begins that process of explaining what they are. When we go to the readings, this is going to be the reading over the 4 quadrants. And so these are the things that are in Stephen Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And so there's a urgent and important, and not urgent and important, all the way to not urgent and not important. And so in the application activity, we're going to find out where we're spending most of our time. The next reading, for a topic I think we all need, including myself, is overcoming and understanding procrastination. We all do it. Why do we put off the things we know that we have to do? Why don't we take care of it early in the morning? And so that's another video that we've shown in the past about do the big things first and get them off your plate, and then other things seem to fall in line the rest of the day. The next reading is also going to be from Stephen Covey's book. And this is habit 6 from 7 of highly effective college students. And it's the idea of synergy. Activities for the week, we're going to start off with a discussion about time management. And really it is, when you think about it, managing yourself. And so she does a really great video about treating our priorities. How do we order them? When we really stop and look at our day, we have 168 hours a week. How are we spending them? And so your original post is going to be 200 words. And about build the lives we want with the time we've got. What changes can you make? And then remember 2 comments on others on 2 different days. We're going to be doing the application activity, which is the 4 quadrant exercise. And so I'm going to be looking for 1, 2, 3. And so you're going to write a list of 15 activities that you've done over the past 2 days. Categorize them as quadrant 1, 2, 3, or 4. Remember, urgent and important, urgent, not important, urgent, not important, not important and urgent. And these are some examples. And then find out where you're spending most of your time. And the whole goal is, sometimes you've got things like the broken hot water heater that comes up that you have to take care of right now. But most of the time, the goal is to live in quadrant 2, where you're doing important but not urgent things. And then write a reflection over what you've learned after you've analyzed your time. What have you learned and discovered about yourself? And then we're going to be moving on to looking at your project topic. So go back to week 1. And what you're going to do is you're going to look at the activity, and I'll go there in just a second and show it to you, of what your choices is. And then you'll go in and tell me you want to look at time management, you want to look at health, you want to look at sleep, something along those lines. And you're going to be doing investigations and submit that in a couple weeks about how it has a local impact, a national impact, and a global impact. And if you want to see an example of that, you can go to the assignment, and there's a video that explains in detail what that looks like. But you're going to relate it to those 18 areas. So if you choose motivation, look at effective goal setting helps motivation, because motivation is such a broad topic as well. Here's another one. If you choose health, look at how exercise impacts students' abilities to learn. And then when you go back, where are those 18? Here we are in week 1, and when you go to this PDF, And really, it might be better to go to the assignment, because here it's got the 18 right here. So here's motivation, but goal setting. Here's health. Where is it? Health. But think about how exercise helps studying, things along those lines. Narrow those down to a much more manageable topic. So that is week 3, and I look forward to your thoughts on time management.